Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Me and Kelly are doing a video on what we want in a man or a guy or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Because we have, expectations or whatever you call it?
Expectations.
There you go. So,
Definite expectations.
Yep. We want a handyman.
Well,
We want a computer freak. If that's not what you want to call it, you can call it somebody that knows how to work on the internet.
Somebody that knows technology.
Yeah, like computers, internet,
yeah.
TV if they fall apart.
TV,
or the cable box that goes crazy.
Or if the cable goes out and they're like, so you don't have to call it.
Yeah. Someone that knows a lot.
A lot more.
And then we want, what else do we want? We want a rich guy. Because if we don't have a rich guy, then I don't know how I'd live. I have that expectation in my mind.
He has to have a good job.
Yep. He's the only one that can have a job.
Yeah.
Because, well, I could probably have a job, but it's hard for me to do a lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah. My job I had at Michael's was fine.
Yeah.
Until I couldn't go back, so I was mad, but oh well.
Yeah.
I'd still be getting extra. I wouldn't be getting what I'm getting on my Social Security check.
No.
If I was still working at Michael's.
No.
But it's a good thing I take care of my mother.
Yeah, pretty much.
But then we want the handyman so we can build everything we need. And he needs to be able to fix sinks and toilets and all that too. So if it clogs or don't work right, or the hot water goes out, he can fix it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know any of that junk. Neither does Kelly.
No.
We're not experts at that junk. Some people think I am, but I'm not. And I'm not mobile to my arthritis. I can't do a lot on the ground.
No.
And I would love to get on the ground and play with the dolls, but I can't.
Yeah, we want someone who has like a 4-door truck.
Or a car that has 4 doors, but a truck so that if we need to go to the dump or take big items out of here to like Goodwill, Value Village or something, we'll be able to do that too without having to figure out how to stuff it in the car. Because a couple of the bassinets I've got, they don't collapse too easy. Well, they collapse with the legs, and they can lay flat like that, but that's it.
Yeah.
And the pack and play can collapse too, but I don't know where the cover is.
Yeah.
I got it years ago from my cousin's yard sale.
Yeah.
That lives up the street from me.
Yep.
Way up the street.
And then,
what else do we want in a guy?
We
need a bigger house.
Yeah.
What we want in our house, what I want in a house, I don't know. Sometimes she might like the same idea. I want a bunch of rooms.
Yeah.
That we can use. One for storage, one for my room, one for Kelly's room, one for the husband's rooms if they want to share or not separately.
Yeah.
And we want a room for my kids and we want a room for her kids.
Yeah, like for our nurseries, we want separate nurseries for her kids.
But what I want to do
with adjoining rooms.
But you know what I want to do is put a door in between the doors, between the rooms, and make it where we can knock on the door and walk in.
Like I said,
adjoining
rooms.
Yeah.
So the kid,
So we can go knock on the door and go instead of going out the door and turning around and knock, because the nursery rooms are going to be right next to each other.
Yeah.
But we need a big room for the closet.
Oh,
we need a big closet. We want a walk-in closet that has boy on one side, girl on the other side, so that we don't have to have 2 separate closets for that. And Kelly and I can, or we can have one side my closet and her the other side.
Yeah.
The top the girls and the bottom the boys, or vice versa.
Yeah.
We can make a closet like that, and then all the clothes that we want in there, and then we can have whatchamacallit in there, dressers. But they wouldn't be dressers; they'd be like those. What do you want to call those? Plastic shelves.
Oh yeah.
That are the same thing as a dresser almost, but they're plastic and they work okay.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So, yeah, because I have a bunch of the plastic ones down here now, and I like those for my clothes, the plastic storage. But I don't have enough storage for nothing. For my clothes, I have pants here, pants there, sweats or pajamas here and there, because they don't fit in the drawer they're supposed to, because that drawer's too full.
No.
And by now, I don't even know any half of those pajamas that are in that drawer look like.
And I also want a guy that has a good enough job that can afford to buy me whatever I want.
Yep. And could do it on PayPal quicker.
Yeah.
And do eBay if we want to.
and know how to work eBay. So
but don't do expensive eBay junk.
Buy and sell,
yeah. If we sell our dolls and get the money for it, so we can buy other dolls we want,
or other items, I wouldn't care.
I wouldn't mind in our nursery, we want matching sets.
Because they have all that stuff at Kmart.
Well, you know what? Kmart in our town is going to go out of business in March. And we had some ideas with all that junk that they had. We can't have it.
There's everything. There's bassinets that match, the cribs that match, the
bouncers and the high chairs.
I want all that stuff.
And that other, and whatever you call that other seat they have, I can't think of it.
Rock and play.
No, yeah, something like that. But yeah, we want all the matching items for our nursery.
I want all nice.
But my nursery will just have my Saskias in it.
Yeah.
Because that's all I'm going to play.
And then we want to sell our newborns that we don't play, and then we'll keep the Skippers and the Nishis and the Lukes. We want our husbands to build something that
is storable, that will not let none of the little, like mice,
dust,
spiders,
any kind of bugs.
Yeah, anything that comes inside your house. Okay, guys. But I'm not saying I have,
No, but that kind of shelf like that you can put those other babies on display that
in the nursery.
Yeah.
Or in our room.
Yeah, just.
Well, I want to know. I went in my bedroom. I want a bassinet next to my bed so I can bring a baby or two in that room.
Yeah.
That
would be fun.
Because I like that idea with my babies in my room.
Yeah.
Because I like my animal. I even like my dog animals. My husband's got to like animals.
Yeah.
Dog animals. Yeah. That's the only animal he can have in the house, and he can have a cat, but none of the rodents.
No.
None of the mice. None of the snakes. Turtles, any of that other that have to be in cages.
Yeah, we want to have at least
I want a cat or a dog. I want the dogs because they help keep me more occupied. Like, I need outside. Bark, let me out. And I have to figure out what he wants, but I still know what they want. Yeah. Ask Mickey. He tells me all the time.
Yeah, he does.
But I'm just saying, I want something that tells me what to do. Not so I sit on my computer for 4 hours and then be stiff and can't move.
Yep.
So that's why my husband's got to like dogs. Small ones. Like, if you've seen BG in my videos, that size and Mickey size will be fine.
Yeah.
And my Keyshounds.
Yeah.
Those will be fine too. But I don't want a German Shepherd. I don't want a Mastiff. I don't want.
Could you see me?
I don't want that gray dog that's big too. I can't think of the name.
A Husky.
Yeah, that too. Not that. That's not that dog. A Weimaraner. I don't want one of them. I don't want to whip. I don't want to whip it.
Or a golden retriever.
Yeah, we don't want one of those either. We want medium-sized dogs or smaller.
I want a Chihuahua.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
I want one. Or a pug. There we go.
A pug?
I'll take a pug.
Or a Boston Terrier I would take.
Oh,
I love that Boston Terrier across the street from me. She's she loves me. She would rather come home with me if she could.
Yeah.
Because they don't treat her very enthusing, I guess. The way she acts when she sees me, she's all excited.
Yeah.
Because I'm the one that makes her happier.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to train it. It's like, they don't want them to, because my neighbor had a tuna fish sandwich, and he laid it down. And his mom asked him about it, and it was gone because the dog ate it without even knowing it. Mom asked where it was, and they figured out the dog ate it. That's why you don't leave stuff down when the dog doesn't know how not to be unhaved. My house, our dog would not be able to touch because I tell him no, leave it, or and sometimes dogs understand those words.
Yeah.
So I know how to work a dog. I've been down at the Spokane Dog Train Club in Spokane, Washington.
Yeah.
I don't know the zip code because.
Yeah.
Or the area code or whatever it's called.
It's all right.
But we don't need to know that because.
No. But those are some of the things we want.
We want a good man.
Yeah.
Because we want a man that's rich.
And that doesn't mind this hobby.
Yeah, don't mind our hobby, yeah.
That he'll be willing to take us out places.
Okay. He's gotta drive. He's gotta be rich. He's gotta be easy to like our hobby. And he's got to be able to, if I fall and get hurt, he's going to be able to pick me up.
He's got to be strong enough to pick her up.
Because see, when I fall, sometimes my hip might pop, or a joint might do something and I can't use it, so he'd have to lift me up by my armpits, because that's the only way he can.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, so we need a man that
tall and handsome
and rich. Richie rich is what I want. Because if they're not rich to help pay bills, well, then how am I supposed to live? It's bad enough I don't have enough money to do what I want.
Yeah.
Ask me that every month.
Yeah.
I get groceries and what I want at Walmart most of the time, but
yeah.
But we want a good man.
I want one that'll make enough money to get me a nice
nursery.
A nice nursery and a nice filming camera that'll work with the laptop computer.
One that we can upload videos. Yeah. But I like doing it on my laptop. It's easier because all you have to do is just make the video and upload it quick and you'll be done.
Yep.
Or an iPad, but an iPad that works like good.
Yeah.
That's what my husband will have to get me. And he'd probably get me a cell phone, and I'm okay with that. Yeah. I would love a cell phone.
See, if we had guys that could do the PayPal thing online, I'd find the exact case that an iPad needs to protect it.
Yes.
Because a screen protector.
Yeah. My iPad is tortured.
Yeah.
Because of my stupid neighbor across the street.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. I dropped it on the floor, but I never broke it with screen crack.
No.
But, yeah. What else do we want to get? Well, and we need outside storage.
Oh, yeah.
Because we want to store, like, the outside equipment, like strollers.
Yeah.
Wagons, the plastic chairs.
Yeah.
And whatever else that we use in the summertime that we don't use mostly in the wintertime that we don't want ruined.
You know what, I would like to have a place set in the backyard just so we could take the kids out in the backyard and play with them.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool, too.
That would be fun.
See, if we had a husband that would do a lot, then, yeah.
That would be fun.
And let us do that, that's fine. But, I'd have it out in the backyard. No one could see what we're doing. And no one could steal it if they didn't,
That would be fun.
What I want my husband to do is build me a swing thing out in the front yard to have one baby sit in that swing all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So we can go out in the front yard and sit if we want to see what's going on. Out in the backyard, you can't see nothing.
No.
But I would like to have, or I'd like to have a patio out in the front yard type thing.
That you can sit in during the summertime.
That you can put, like, swing benches on.
Yeah.
And then put the kids' swing, like, hang it up above on a couple two swings. One for my baby, one for her baby.
A nice front patio to sit in so you can see what's going on. But you don't have to don't have to be in the sun, and you can still take the kids out.
Mm-hmm. And we need a lot of work.
The dogs could come in and out.
We'd have to make a fenced yard in the front yard, because I would like to have a front yard fenced, because then I could let the dog out. But we'd have to keep it clean if we did let the dogs out in the front. The backyard I didn't care about, but what we did with it, unless my husband wants to keep it up.
Yep.
Because it's hard on me to do, like, long standing, because my back hurts.
Yeah.
And, so my guy would have to start doing a lot more work around here for me.
Yeah.
I would cook him dinner.
Yeah.
Unless it's something I don't know how to cook, then he'd have to cook it. But otherwise than that, I'm good.
And we want someone nice, big and strong who can...
And we want someone that can barbecue.
And shovel snow during the winter.
Get a snowblower.
Yeah, get a snowblower and he can...
Make us piles. And get us a sled that a baby can slide on.
Yeah.
Ooh. Make our front yard a slopey hill.
Yep.
Because I could sit on the sled maybe if someone helped me.
Yeah.
I would love to, if it wasn't so dangerous, to do some damage.
Yeah.
Our house here in Spokane, Washington, we get the snow, And then my neighbor next door to me, her son plows our driveway and puts all the snow in my yard.
Mm.
And it gets deep. That's what happened many, many years ago when I was young. We had lots of snow. We had it piled up high, and we'd make the top, smooth it out, and make it steppable, and make tunnels. And oh, we had lots of fun with our snow then. But other than that, we haven't done much of nothing. Because we haven't had the snow like we used to when I was young. I used to play outside all the time when I was young. And my husband would have to not be embarrassed to go out in public and go out walking with our dollies.
Nope.
And our husband would have to be able to make sure she can walk that far.
Yeah.
Or if she can't, find a way to get her home without having to tell him to go get a rig and come back and get her.
If it's that bad, then I need to start doing. If it got that bad,
but I'm just saying.
Bad.
I'm just saying if that could be the case. And one of the husbands that will take us to the park.
Yeah.
The Parky Warky.
Let's go on an outing and take the kiddos to the park for an out and do lots of outing videos.
Yes, we could do videos at the park if there was no one around.
Or to the mall, or...
We'd have 2 separate strollers is what we'd have.
Yeah.
Because we'd have 4 kids, probably by then.
Yeah.
Probably. I'm not saying we will.
Maybe. Who knows?
But I'm saying, see, if she had 4 Saskias and I had 4 Saskias,
yeah,
then we would have a set of... I'm going to have... If I ever have any more, or want any more, I'd have 2 boys and 2 girls. Saskias.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah.
That's the way we would have it. So that the girls in our house can have their time. Yeah. And the boys can have their time in my house. And then if they wanted to visit with their cousin, they could. And Leland and Michael are like buddies. Like crazy. Lexi and Michelle, they're kind of in between that.
Yeah.
I think right now. They're not used to it all. But the boys, oh my God. Ask Lucas and what's his name?
Levi? Is it Levi?
Yeah.
Lucas and Levi, yeah.
They are like stuck like ring like this.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. If Kelly can go, oh, I gotta come with you, Mommy. I want to see my cousin. Or Lucas says, I want to go to my cousin's house. I'm like, well, you can't. Or something, you know. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
But our house would be ideal.
We want it one level. So.
One level because I can't handle the stairs. And I can't handle it when I have hips replaced.
Yeah.
Because I'm afraid that I'm going to fall.
Yeah.
And that's a no-no feeling. But I want it where the door is level with the ground.
Yeah.
Both of them. All 4. Actually what I would have is have a door for the side door, have a front door, and have a back door with a sliding door.
Yeah.
And a doggy door in the sliding door.
There you go.
But still where we can get out the sliding door to the backyard with the sliding door in it for the doggies to go out. Yeah. I don't know how that works over at my neighbor's. They could probably unhook it and go out the door, but I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And make sure the cat can't get out the doggy door if we have a cat, because I don't want him in and out. My neighbor's cat does that, and it drives me nuts.
Well.
Like he's going to run away and never come back. But he does. Last Christmas Day, we went to the antique store, and Blaze was out when we left. And when time we got back, he was laying in a chair Shasta liked. And, oh, my, he was just stretched out, laying there like, oh, I'm king of the house. Because he can come in, you know, not be locked out. So.
Yep, we want guys who each one of us want a guy that'll get along with one another.
Yeah, and not be like jerks.
They can tinker together on cars or
do
whatever they want to do.
Fix everything for us.
Yeah.
Because we don't know how to do any of that. And we can't drive, so we need drivers.
Yeah.
That's why I say when my mom and dad die, we're screwed.
Yeah.
Because my brother's not very nice because of his freaking girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I know that, but oh well.
Yeah, she got lucky when she found him. She found someone to take care of her. He spoils her. He lets her do and get whatever she wants, I think.
Yeah, he does, I think. And if he don't, well then, I don't know. She has money too, but I don't know what she gets from money.
Oh.
But I don't give a hoot.
Nope.
That's my opinion on anything to her.
Yeah.
But We like our ideas of getting together we want to live in the same house together.
Yeah.
Because if we all did, a telephone would quit being called.
Yeah.
Her coming over would quit happening.
Yeah.
We'd be in the same house. We would have all our dolls. If I wanted to borrow Leland or I wanted to borrow Jace, I could just go in that room and say, "Can I borrow so-so?" And you can borrow so-so.
Yeah.
And we'd be together and we wouldn't have to worry about it.
And if we got any new dolls that I wanted to show off to my friends at dialysis, I'll be like, "Hey, can I borrow so-and-so?"
Yeah. And I'd say yes, because her friend that she sits next to at dialysis loves all of them.
Yeah, so she could see them in person.
So if we get any new babies, she's going to have to take mine to dialysis and show her. If she's still going to that dialysis place. Time then happens.
Yeah, you never know.
Because, people get pissed off at these people and don't want to do it no more. And you know how that is.
Yeah.
But our house would be huge.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'd have a very big yard. Because the house I want 10 bedrooms, I guess. Well, actually, I shouldn't say 10.
10, that would be a lot of cleaning to do.
Well, actually, one room we wouldn't have to do cleaning in. You know why?
Dusting.
It'd be a storage room. One room would be a storage room.
Yeah.
For like, let's say the dollies that we don't play, we put them in, what are they called? Plastic bins or whatever that you can see through. Yeah. They would be in that room.
Yeah.
And
you wanted one room to be a craft room.
And one room for a craft room. So, well, the only reason I want a craft room, so I don't have to pull it down every time I'm done with it.
Yeah.
I just leave it on the table and shut the door every time. And see, the storage room and the craft room would always be shut doors.
Yeah.
So the dogs and the cats can't go in there.
Yeah. Because
the cat and the dog don't need to be in those rooms.
No.
Because the craft room would be a no-no. And I would like to have shelves that I can put my eyeballs that I have in or something to make it where I know where they're at all the time, because I think the eyeballs are gone. I don't know where they're at right now. They're in my craft stuff, but where, I don't know. And I want a room I want a room for me, and I want a room for Kelly.
Yeah.
And I want a room for the guys. They can have their separate rooms.
Yeah.
So I want a storage room, a craft room, a room for me and Kelly and our 2 guys. Yeah. And then I want 2 rooms for the babies. So Kelly's baby's in one, mine in another. That's 8 rooms.
Yeah.
And we want 1 room in there in the house for the dogs to stay when we go out of the house, so that they're not out roaming the house and destroying stuff. They can destroy stuff in that room.
Hopefully they wouldn't destroy stuff, but
what else? What other room do we need?
The guys would have to be okay.
And the guys can have their own room for whatever they want. Their 2 rooms if they want.
They can have their man cave.
Yeah, their man cave. Huh. But they have to listen to us when we need something.
I need your help. Come here.
Because she can't reach. And if I can't reach.
It's like, hey, one of you.
So they'd have to.
I need something.
So about not 10 rooms or 20 rooms. No, 10 to 12 rooms. Because if each man wanted their own man cave, or they wanted the same man cave, they could have the same man cave. Because if they play video games together, that's fine. But if they have the video games that me and Kelly like to play, they better have it on their games. Players, and let us play them when they're at work.
That's why they have to be rich, so they can afford.
Because they got to have the original Mario Brothers game.
These are game systems that people have.
I want one that can play Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Any of the Mario Brothers that we have, not the newer versions, because they don't have Mario Brothers to play on them. And we like Mario. I like Mario Brothers because that's what I grew up with.
Yeah.
She didn't grow up with any game system like that because they didn't have the money.
I want a game system that plays Duck Hunt. I miss that one.
Oh, Duck Hunt. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You got to have Super Nintendo. Or no, Mario. No, the first Nintendo ever that I had, the regular Nintendo.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And I would love to have it because I'd like that game.
Like I said, that's why they need to be rich, so we can.
They have to go on eBay probably to get the game system.
Yeah, probably.
But they'd have to make sure it works. They have to make sure it has Duck Hunt and Mario Brothers, the very first Mario Brothers, and Donkey Kong, the very first Donkey Kong.
Yep.
And I'm not sure what other games I liked on that, but I could figure it out if you showed me a lot of games that I recognized back when I was young. And I would like to have, if they ever made a multiple game that has multiple, like Clubhouse, it has like darts, bowling, all those type of games on one card game.
Yeah.
Because me and Kelly like playing those.
Yeah.
And we played all the time together. when she's home. Tell her husband's, well, you know what? Her husband's got to do is hook it up to our front room TV.
Yeah.
So that we could play it out there while they go in their man cave.
Yeah.
And if something goes wrong, I'm going to get a bell in my front room and ring it. Every time I ring it, it means I need you. So you better get your buns out here.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like my father.
Yeah.
Every time I'm around, I don't answer him. He goes ding a ding a ring a ringer, and I'm like, what does he want now? And sometimes my neighbors across the street can hear the bell go off, and I'm like, oh great,
yeah.
That's the worst.
And you know what? Also, what I would like for our house is the guys can have their own bathroom, and we can have our own bathroom.
Yes, and we got to make sure it don't stink in our bathroom, so don't make me sick.
Yeah,
because certain things make me sick. I'm not. And when I get a headache, you got to leave me completely alone.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you know how to fix it.
Yeah.
Because I don't. Headaches do not go away easy on me.
The guys we want have to, like, have this sort of the same interest as us. And then also like our doll hobby.
Yes. But we like a lot of things.
And don't mind the doll hobby.
Yes. Because, see, my headaches when they get worse, I have to lay down and relax. Or my stomach will get upset with it. My husband wouldn't want to put up with me when I'm sick. Like that. I'd be I'm grouchy.
Yeah.
But he'd have to have me stuff I can drink and eat that makes it feel better. Like Sprite or 7-Up or whatever the Clear Pop is that would work.
I'd have to have a guy. My guy, I want him to work full time, but his work schedule be flexible because sometimes with my stuff, like when I have to have my fistulograms for my dialysis, he needs to be able to take me.
Or the doctor's appointments we have to have, yes.
Appointments. They have to have flexible schedules at their
if
work.
They'll let him do it.
Yeah.
Or he can say, can I take this day off instead of this day that they're giving him?
Yeah.
Change it with somebody else or something.
Work full time, but have flexible schedules for doctor's appointments or any kind of things that might come up that are important.
I'd be fine if you work nights.
Yeah, because we'd have each other.
My father worked nights, and I was fine with it when he left the house, and I was home alone. Because he stayed gone all day, too, sometimes, when he worked nights, too, after he got out of bed. But when my mom was gone on vacation, I was it was okay. But Dad was home a little bit, so it didn't bother me much.
Yeah.
See, sometimes at night, I get more scared, because one time my mom and Dad were gone at the dog club, and I was home alone. Someone parked right in front of our house, in between the driveway a little bit and the house, and that was making me nervous so bad. I was home alone. I had dogs, but I don't know if the dog would have protected me or not. BG might nowadays, but I don't know back then.
Yeah.
But, I'm just kind of that way sometimes.
But we would have each other, too.
But if she moved in with me and her husband, we'd be good.
Yeah.
But that's what I want. You know what? We should have 2 houses next to each other and then connect them.
Yeah.
You know why? Because that'd be better, because then you can have your own house and I can have my own house, and we just have a walkway, closed in walkway, but the doors could still be locked.
If we had to start out with 2 houses and then work our way up to having good jobs, then look for property to build a bigger house.
And she would have to find a way to get to work and back.
Because
our husbands couldn't take her and come get her.
Yeah, because if they had...
Unless he worked different hours. Like, let's say you worked at 9 and he worked at 10. He could drop you off a little earlier than 9 and then start heading off to his job if it was farther away from yours.
Yeah.
If we didn't have didn't have a way for her to get there on her own without having our husbands do it.
Or if I didn't even have that job by then.
But we don't know that. But I'm saying...
But, yeah, if it were that way...
Because I want a job, but I want to live in an area that STA, our van service, would come get us.
Yeah.
And we're in the bus system still, too.
Yeah.
Because if we're in the bus system, we can go anywhere faster.
Yeah.
Because, see, if our husband's at home and she's got Wednesday off or whatever days off, we could take the city bus or the bus and take our babies with the stroller somehow. Crystal does. Another friend of ours does it. And I don't know how she does it, but she takes her babies on there in the stroller, so I wouldn't know how it's done.
Well,
We'd have to get the answer from like somebody that knows how to take a stroller on. They might tell you have to fold it and carry the thing, but that might be a different... Crystal don't. She sticks it in the same seat she sits.
Yeah, and see, that's what we want too in a guy is they need to be smart enough so when we get like...
Let's say we got a dresser that came in pieces.
Like,
how do you build this? Because I built a dresser and it fell apart. Yeah. I'm telling you that in like, what, a month or something?
Or like if we get important papers in the mail that you can kind of
see, like our Social Security papers that we get, they're kind of confusing.
Okay. Can you tell me what this means, please?
Because, see, we need someone that's like our friend Patty that can explain that to us like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know nothing.
He's got to be smart and well educated.
Mm-hmm. And
at least college educated.
And help when I need to call something, he can help call.
Yeah.
Because one of these days, you never know with my hearing.
Mm-hmm. I
may not have it, and then I'll be in trouble.
Yeah.
That's why I would rather have her live with me so we can communicate this way.
Yeah. And
like that or something, you know.
Yeah.
Or I want, I think that's want.
Oh, yeah. Want.
Your, and then spell the name out or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Of who I want, and then she'd know.
See, if
or I can write it on a piece of paper too and give it to her. This is what I want.
Yeah.
But you'll have to figure it out because some of my words don't work.
Yeah, I want my guy to know
sign language too, just so that if I turn sign language, I couldn't do it. I'd have I'd have no luck. So
or like if we wanted to do lots of videos together, we could do videos together.
If you'd let us, yes. That's why we need a room with our dollies separately so that each one of us could go in that room and do it if we're going to do it, and try not to do it at the same time. But if we do, see if they can make our room soundproof where the other person can't hear what we're talking about.
Or just shut the door.
Well, sometimes the rooms do not be soundproof enough to block it out. Sometimes I can hear this person. Sometimes I can hear this person. You know.
Sometimes if you want to.
And you don't want to hear that person. But if we want to do a video together, we can do it out in the front room.
Yeah.
And our husbands have to get in them too. And our husbands have to know to, edit these. Because this is 30.
Oh, yeah. He knows how. Yeah, we need.
This will be 50 minutes time I'm done.
We said it was going to be over 30 minutes because we have so much to explain to you guys.
You know, if I could find that book that me and Kelly wrote many, many, many years ago, I will have to show you what we wrote in it.
We'll have to do another video.
Because I know where it's at, but...
We'll have to do another
She wrote it all up, but we both talked about it.
Yeah.
And it's down in the drawer beside us.
We'll have to do another.
And I'm not sure. I think it's in the third or fourth drawer.
I'll be here all day, so we'll have to do another video. Not in this video, because
this one's going on my channel.
Yeah.
All these videos we're making are going on my channel.
Pretty much.
Because unless she does the dialysis one, then it'll go on her video.
Oh yeah.
Because we want that up to date so people understand her.
Because
they're guessing certain things, and it's like we can't do besides move in together.
Yeah, and we did.
Unless dialysis can get her dialysis wherever we're going to go, maybe we could go.
Which I could. Like I said, I'll explain that.
But I'm just saying, video. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because we did the All About Her video.
Yeah.
Or she did last night.
Well, she helped a little in it.
Just a little tiny.
I knew her ever since before she was on dialysis.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Me and her could probably do know everything about us.
Yeah.
Because you should hear the phone conversation sometimes. Oh, my God.
They're usually an hour or two.
We had 3 hours and almost 4 hours the night you said your phone was dying.
Yeah, I heard the beep and I looked at it
and
it was
God. When I took the phone off the thing and shut it, it said 3 hours and some minutes. So I'm like, gee. Kelly and I talked. Well, we had something important to talk about a friend on Facebook that added her. She wanted to tell me something. And I'm like, and then we kept talking and talking and talking and talking about it. And then we talked about something else. And I'm like, oh my God. And I looked at the clock and I'm like, it's this late now?
Yeah.
Oh my.
The guys would have.
She called me first.
I did, because
but I tried to call her back, but the phone was beep, 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 like busy signal.
Yeah.
Then I was in the middle of eating dinner.
Oh. Yeah.
When she called. And it was hard for me to, hurry up and get over there. I didn't know who it was first. Yeah. I didn't know it was her until I looked at the phone. See, our phones say who it is, and that's the phones I want to keep all my life.
Yeah.
Because if they're telemarketers, I don't answer.
No.
Unless the answer machine picks it up and says it's from, let's say, Melina.
Yeah.
My insurance. Then I will answer it. Or it's from Crow's office, You know, those are the names that I'm using because that's my doctor. But I'm just saying stuff like that we understand.
Yeah.
Then yeah. And she knows what, and we can put in the phone, her phone numbers, like for dialysis, her pharmacy.
Yeah.
And whatever, so that when they call, it'll come up under that.
Yeah.
If they use that phone number, and then we'll be able to answer it quicker.
Yeah.
Just look at the phone and say, "Oh, this is for you," or "Oh, this is for you." You know.
This is for you, husband.
And we'll do the same thing with my husband too, so that we don't miss any of the calls. And if my husband wants to answer any of the calls I don't like to answer, well, then he could.
Yeah, you answer.
Because because most of them are scams. Yeah. Scam. They used to call about our computers, and I haven't heard that call in a long time.
No.
So my husband will have to deal with that one too. Tell him to quit fucking calling. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean to say the F word. Sorry.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, because the computer guys that call are trying to scam us because they want information to hack us, I bet. And when they call, I just ignore them. If it's not Comcast, because that's my internet and my telephone and my TV, I don't care.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they don't say Comcast on it. So sometimes they say 800 service or something. And who the hell's that?
I don't know.
You know, because a lot of people call 800 service, and then the one that called the other night, I think that was 800 service. It got to the answering line, and then I picked it up.
Yeah.
But
yeah, since we're best friends, we want guys that are best friends too.
Yes, that will love us both the way we want, and will not beat us up and send us in the hospital and go to jail.
I would never get a guy like that.
That's what I don't want in a guy. You see that all over Facebook, like, oh, this person got a guy and he beat her and killed her and murdered her. And I'm like, no, I want a guy like my guy at school, Justin Matheson.
Yeah.
Yes. I want a guy like him and Blake and Andrew and Jason. Those were good guys.
The guys we want are guys.
He wanted to take me to a dance one time, and I said I had to go to a club meeting, and I didn't have to go to the club meeting that night. And I should have said, yeah, I'll go with you if you come get me.
Yeah.
Pick me up, and I would go. But because I don't know how I'd get in his rig, because his rig was like, wasn't it? It was tall off the ground, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think it had side rails.
Guys.
He'd have to figure a way to get me up there beautifully.
We want guys that will love us just the way we are.
And they love the way we dress, because I don't like dressing in dresses because it's too cold for me.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's summertime or not. I can't stand it between my legs.
No.
Being rubbing. So that's why I got to dress the way I can dress.
It doesn't matter. Guys who won't matter the way you dress.
I can dress cute if they want me to, in like cute bottoms and cute tops.
Yeah.
In like blue jeans or something, and like button-up shirts or something like that. But that's about all I can do to make them pleased. Yeah. I might wear a wedding dress, but that might be only for like 10 minutes. Or long enough to say I do and marry me, kiss me, and be done.
There you go. Yep.
But otherwise than that, no, I would not. Unless I can put a pair of shorts under it, then maybe I'll wear it longer.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But our guys are hot, got to be hot.
Mm-hmm.
And know what to do.
Attractive. And
fix everything.
Yep.
Something breaks, fix it.
Yep.
Something's not working right, fix it. I'm not kidding.
Get a nice big barbecue and have barbecues during the summertime.
And the wintertime.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of people barbecue in the winter.
That's true.
And you know what I want a barbecue like? I want a barbecue that has a burner on it.
Oh, that would be fun.
You know why? Because I see barbecues like that, and those look cool. Where you can barbecue your steak or your chicken or your hot dogs or sausage dogs, hamburgers, whatever you cook on the grill. Mm-hmm. And you could cook your noodles right next door if you didn't want to turn on the stove and cook inside.
Yeah.
That's what I want in a barbecue. And he needs to be heavy enough to lift the protein.
Yeah.
And the lawnmower gas.
Yep.
And the weed eater gas, if he wants weed eater gas, or he wants to use a cord weed eater.
Yeah.
But I'd make my man do our yard work.
Yeah.
I tell you, one man can mow, one can weed eat.
There you go, and then we get done quicker.
And then they can alternate. 1 week, one weed eats, one mows. Then let's say my husband mowed. Well, then Kelly's husband will mow, and mine will weed eat.
Yeah.
Change it up so they don't both have to do the same thing every time we mow.
We all.
And me and Kelly can pitch in. I can pitch in mowing and weed eating, but weed eating makes my arms weak.
Yeah, I could do
And I would like to have a 4-wheeler.
Mm.
Or no, I'd want a golf cart at my house for when my husband's at work. I could go right around the neighborhood
Yeah.
and go yard selling. And he has to go like yard selling.
Yeah.
And give me the money every week. I see something I want if it's more than what I have saved for yard selling that week. Honey, I need some more money because I want something expensiver than I have the money for.
Yeah.
He'd give it to me probably too.
Yep.
Because my brother does to Anna probably.
Mm-hmm.
When she wants something and she don't have the money.
And he'd like have to take us shopping every month, play shopping like we do.
Well, if he has the money, he can take us twice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or he can take us somewhere and let us hang out with our dollies somewhere.
Yeah,
in the mall or in a place where there's a lot of shops.
Yeah.
So we don't have to do too much.
Yeah, that way, just like.
Because we like to shop like that.
Yeah.
And make it, and I'd make her husband make her do some exercising.
Yep.
And have him help do the exercising for her.
Yep.
Help her figure out how to loosen it up and.
Yeah.
He'd probably get her the help she needs to get it fixed.
Yep.
So it'll quit being so stiff and sore.
I can go back to the way I was when I was in school.
Before it got that way,
Yeah.
Because I don't think she had that problem. Maybe in high school she might have a little bit, but she was stretching it though. That's why it wasn't the way it is now.
Still doing therapy every week.
This video is 41 minutes, almost 42.
Yep.
Guys, so we will let you go.
Yeah.
Because I'm hoping it'll load all of it.
Yeah.
And comment, describe. When you describe, hit the bell next to it and have your notifications so that you get